On this video we're taking a look at our MLB team and total picks for the games that are happening on Friday, April 29, 2022. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Kansas City Royals vs New York Yankees. Our first pick is New York Yankees minus 1.5 runs. And here is why. The New York Yankees have scored 27 runs in their last 3 games and 4 or more runs in 6 straight games. The Yankees have won 9 straight games when scoring 4 or more runs. Aaron Judge leads the Yankees with 21 hits and 10 RBI, while DJ LeMahieu and Anthony Rizzo have combined for 40 hits and 26 RBI. Nestor Cortes gets the ball, and he is 0-0 with a 1.15 ERA and 25 strikeouts this season. Cortes is 0-1 with a 2.92 ERA and 14 strikeouts in his career against the Royals. The Kansas City Royals have scored 14 runs in their last 3 games and 4 or more runs in 4 of their last 8 games. The Royals are 3-4 this season when scoring 4 or more runs. Andrew Benintendi leads the Royals with 24 hits and 10 RBI, while Hunter Dozier and Bobby Witt Jr. have combined for 28 hits and 11 RBI. Kris Bubic gets the ball, and he is 0-1 with a 14.14 ERA and 5 strikeouts this season. This will be Bubic's second career game against the Yankees. Cortes has been great through 15.2 innings, allowing just 7 hits and 2 runs, while striking out 25. Bubic has given up 5 runs in 2 of his 3 starts and has 9 walks to go with 5 strikeouts. Throw out the Yankees offense that's on fire this week, and this feels like a horrible matchup for the Royals. Give me the Yanks in the RL for max betting value. The New York Yankees are first in the American League East, and much of that is thanks to strong pitching performances. New York is 3rd in team ERA at 2.80 and 5th in WHIP at 1.11. The Yankees are allowing opposing hitters to average only .205 at the plate. Friday's starting pitcher Nestor Cortes is leading New York in strikeouts with 25. Cortes is 0-0 with an ERA of 1.15 and 25 strikeouts. Kansas City is last in baseball in runs scored with 52, and the Royals have a team batting average of .208, which is 25th. The Royals' slugging percentage is .317, which is also 25th, and Kansas City has an on-base percentage of .279, which is 26th. Kansas City catcher Salvador Perez has 5 home runs and 8 RBIs to lead Kansas City in both, while outfielder Andrew Benintendi has a team-best 22 hits and a team-high .379 batting average. Kansas City has only 32 extra base hits with 18 doubles, 3 triples and 11 home runs, and our second pick is under 8, and here is why. On the mound, Kansas City is 25th in team ERA at 4.47 and 24th in WHIP at 1.38. Opposing hitters average .260 at the plate against Royals pitching, which is 27th. Daniel Lynch is the leader in strikeouts for Kansas City with 16 and is the leader in wins with 2. Kansas City will hand the ball to Kris Bubic on Friday. This season the left-hander is 0-1 with an ERA of 14.14 and 5 strikeouts. At the plate, New York has scored the 14th most runs with 75. The Yankees have a team batting average of .243, which is 10th best in baseball, and a team slugging percentage .411, which is 6th best. Anthony Rizzo has been the power supply for New York, with a team best 8 home runs, which has converted to a team high 18 RBIs. Giancarlo Stanton is second best in RBIs with 12. DJ LeMahieu has a team best 19 hits and a .322 batting average to lead all regulars for the Yankees. New York has 51 extra base hits with 26 doubles, 1 triple and 24 home runs through 18 games. St. Louis Cardinals vs Arizona Diamondbacks. Our first pick is Cardinals minus 1.5 runs. And here is why. The Arizona Diamondbacks will look to rebound from an 8-3 loss to the Cardinals to start the series last time out. Seth Beer leads the D-backs with 15 hits along with 8 RBIs, while Dalton Varsho's got a team-high 4 home runs and 9 RBIs this season. Christian Walker also has 4 home runs, and Ketel Marte and David Peralta each have a team-high 5 doubles as well this season. Madison Bumgarner will start here and is 0-1 with a 1.00 ERA and 13 strikeouts this season. Arizona is coming off of a lengthy homestand that saw various levels of success for the young group. While a series loss to the Mets was far from ideal, they turned some heads with their ability to give the Dodgers some issues, taking 2 games in the midweek series with the World Series favorites. With confidence and momentum building, the hope is that hitting the road for the weekend against the Cardinals won't serve to halt that progress. Last season, the Diamondbacks struggled against the Cardinals, much like they struggled against most teams in baseball, but with an added year of experience, the hope is that they can come away with wins on the weekend. Last season, Arizona had one of the worst road records in baseball, going 20-61, a number that they'll need to transform from this season to find any success. St. Louis is coming off of an energized series against the Mets, and the question is if there will be a letdown from this group on Friday night. Despite being at home, they struggled to take down one of baseball's best teams so far, and now that they welcome Arizona to town, they know that they need to find a way to take care of business. St. Louis has found a way to dominate lesser talents in the National League over the last few seasons, and the hope is that Friday night is an example of that. Having dominated Arizona last season, the Cardinals will have confidence and momentum on their side as they took Game 1 Thursday night by the score of 8-3. Arizona is averaging 3 runs per game. Their .178 batting average is 30th in the league. Their .273 on-base percentage is 28, as is their .307 slugging percentage. Pavin Smith leads the Diamondbacks with a .260 batting average. Christian Walker leads the team with 4 home runs, while Dalton Varsho leads the team with 9 RBI. Arizona's pitching has also been good, with the team giving up 3.95 runs per game. Opponents have a .235 batting average against the Diamondbacks, which is 19th in the league. Their 3.25 ERA is 10th, while their 1.27 WHIP is 20th. In his last start, Bumgarner gave up 4 hits and 1 run in 5 innings, leading to a 6-2 loss to New York. They will need a similar effort from him if they want to win this game. I get the case to be made for both sides here, as Madison Bumgarner will usually put the D-backs in a position to try to get a win, but it doesn't always happen. On the flip side, Adam Wainwright has the more consistent offense behind him, but he has pitched inconsistent starts himself as of late, and you never know what you're going to get, but the D-backs have been soft hitting more often than not, and run production has been an issue. That's why I'm looking at the under, as I think this is a 3-2 kind of pitchers duel whichever way you have it going, so give me the under in this one. Our second pick is over 7 runs. And here is why. In what is expected Colorado Rockies vs Cincinnati Reds. Our first pick is Colorado for the win. And here is why. Both of these teams are struggling right now, but I see the Rockies getting back on track now that they are at home. Colorado is 6-4 at home, and their offense is far better in this park than it is on the road. The Colorado offense should have a field day against Hunter Green, who has not looked good in his first 3 career starts. He also struggled in the spring with a 7.00 ERA through 4 games, 3 starts. Senzatella does have a rather high ERA in this park, but he is also 25-12 here at home for his career. The Colorado Rockies got off to a solid start this year as they were 10-5 through their first 15 games, but then they went to Philadelphia and lost all 4 games of that series. Colorado is still at 10-9 on the year, and they will be looking for a bounce-back series against the worst team in the league. The Colorado offense had been playing well this year overall, but they scored just 9 total runs in the series with the Phillies. That is not all that odd, as the Rockies usually struggle to hit away from Coors Field. What was odd is that their pitching struggled in the series, as the Rockies usually pitch better on the road than at home. They had allowed just 22 runs in their first 5 road games, but gave up 32 runs in the 4 games against Philly. The Cincinnati Reds are the worst team in the league right now, and it really isn't that close. Cincinnati is just 3-16 on the year, and no other team in the league has fewer than 6 wins so far. The Reds started the year at 2-2, and they averaged 4.75 RPG in those games, but since then, Cincy has gone 1-14, and they have averaged just 2.67 RPG in those games. There actually is some good news, as the bats have been a bit better of late, as the Reds just scored 16 runs in the 3 games against the Padres. The Cincinnati Reds have scored 16 runs in their last 3 games, and 4 or more runs in 4 straight games. The Reds have lost 4 of their last 5 games when scoring 4 or more runs. Kyle Farmer leads the Reds with 19 hits and 9 RBI, while Tyler Naquin and Tommy Pham have combined for 22 hits and 12 RBI. Hunter Green gets the ball, and he is 1-2 with a 5.27 ERA and 16 strikeouts this season. This would be Green's first career game against the Rockies. The Colorado Rockies have scored 7 runs in their last 3 games, and 3 or fewer runs in 6 of their last 7 games. The Rockies are 2-7 this season when scoring 3 or fewer runs. C.J. Cron leads the Rockies with 21 hits and 18 RBI, while Connor Joe and Randall Grichuk have combined for 37 hits and 17 RBI. Antonio Senzatella gets the ball, and he is 1-1 with a 4.73 ERA and 5 strikeouts this season. Senzatella is 1-1 with a 6.94 ERA and 16 strikeouts in his career against the Reds. Our second pick is over 10.5 runs. And here is why. Hitting the panic button in April is usually ill-advised, but it has reached that point already for the Reds, who are already in danger of staring down the barrel of a lost season after just 20 games. Cincinnati ranks 28th in runs scored thus far, averaging a dismal 3.11 per game. They rank 29th in team batting average, hitting just .197 collectively, and they are dead last in ops at .572. A major issue has been the middle of the order, with top bats such as Tommy Pham and Joey Votto, each hitting well below .200. As long as that remains the case, it will be tough for this team to score. After being among the biggest early surprises in 2022, the Rockies' positive start came to a grinding halt in Philadelphia this week. Not only were they swept, but Colorado also was not even competitive, getting outscored by a whopping 23 runs over 4 dismal games. They will get an opportunity to get things immediately turned around against the slumping Reds. The Rockies rank 14th in runs scored, averaging 4.31 per game. They enter with the third highest team batting average at .258 and the third highest ops at .742. CJ Cron will look to continue his hot start coming into this game with 7 home runs and a whopping .957 ops over his first 75 at-bats. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.